you're insecure.
Okay, in your opinion, what do you think is the most rewarding part of helping out with the Canadian Cancer Society and Relay for Life?
I think it's just meeting the people that are involved, you know, getting to meet participants, survivors, volunteers. It's really the most rewarding thing because you're really meeting people all the time that are really inspiring, and that just inspires me to do what I do.
Yeah, that sounds nice. And what is this exactly?
This is a luminary bag. So this is what spells out hope at Appleby that you'll all see. And this is a Starburst one, which is used for hope. But typically they are bags that are sold to honor or remember loved ones. And they're purchased for $5. And I believe Appleby will be having a Luminary Day, so there's a little teaser for that.
Don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need me.
So how many drivers are there?
We have anywhere between probably 50 to 80 drivers.
Wake up to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough.
I wish I could convey to the students here the feeling I get when I drive cancer patients. I can't describe that. I can't put it into words, and I'm sure it's something as everyone gets older and volunteers, you get this feeling of just feeling good, and you can't write it down and say how you feel good, but you do. You know you've done something to help somebody out, and that really gets important later in life. That's all I can say about it.
Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you.
Andrew, look at this picture of Relay for Life at Appleby from a couple of years ago. You can see how many people come in our chapel, Paul's house, and there's a luminary spelling out hope.
Oh yeah, we're building one of those this year, but unlike before, we're going to be able to see it from the ground, not aerial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets.
For me, is when I know that sometimes we're going to lose some people. So everything that we can do in order to prevent that it's good, you know. So Relay for Life is good because we know that we are going to help some people. Though we cannot help everybody, but I know that we can help some people, and this is good. But sometimes it's difficult to deal with this kind of loss.
Me overwhelmed, but when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know.
I love your suit.
Thank you.
Now, I was taking a gander at this unusual photo. What is it?
Well, this is one of the things that we're doing called tan-free prom. And as you may know, of course, nobody watching this has ever been in a tanning booth. Because if you have been, if you've even used it once under the age of 35, which seems like a long way off for you guys, once under the age of 35, you're 75% more likely to get skin cancer, which is the #1 killer type cancer. So you don't want to do that. It's something that's preventable. 50% of cancers are preventable. That's definitely one of them. So this is obviously a young woman tanning, right? It also looks like she's in a morgue to me, which is where you're going to end up if you hang out in tanning salons. And it's the most common and deadliest type of cancer for people between 15 and 29 years old. So it's not something you want to do. We want to have the healthy cancer glow, like us, white, right? There's no such thing as a safe tan. You hear a lot of times getting a base tan. There's no such thing as a safe tan. You can use sunscreen, minimum of 15 SPF, which will help. We all get sun, right? You can't not get sun, but there's healthy ways to do it. There's not laying out on your driveway covered in baby oil, right? There's better ways to do it.
Well, that's very interesting to know. I'll make sure that when I'm in grade 12 and going to formal, I do not get a spray tan.
Spray tans are okay,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's not a carcinogen. And tan-free proms is what we're doing, is we're promoting with schools so that you promote nobody going for a tan.
Okay, so spray tans are okay then.
Spray tans are good.
Just don't go to tanning beds.
You don't want to look like this and look like you're like 50 when you're 20.
No.
No, not 50.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Canadian Cancer Society.
3.
We're glad we're volunteers for Relay for Life.
That's great.
Oh, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. Oh, you don't know you're beautiful. Oh, that's what makes you beautiful. So come on, you got it wrong. To prove I'm right, I put it in a song. I don't know why you're being shy.